Hey friends, get ready for your clay plans for our hanging mobiles. We're hopefully gonna hang a clay bead, some paper sculptures. I'm gonna have a shell I painted from the beach. But in order to get your fistful, check it out. When it's your turn to get your clay, you're gonna get a fist. Go like this with your strength and have a fistful of clay. Out of this clay, I'm gonna sculpt a bead for my hanging mobile and a small sculpture. And I had someone say, oh, Mrs. Smith, I would like to make a little pot, and I'm gonna teach you how to make a pinch pot for my mom's jewelry. All right, so there's for my bead, and here's a pinch pot. In order to do a pinch pot, you do a circle, which is a sphere, slap it around until you have a nice circle. And then to make a pot on the potter's wheel, you do the same thing. Holding it in the center, you press your thumbs in and out a little bit. In and out a little bit. I'm gonna show you up close, right? And then you slowly pinch and twist, pinch and twist, pinch and twist. Okay, so that, my friends, is a pinch pot. Look at that, that's uneven. So this is where you have to meld it together. Slowly use your fingers and smooth it out. To end your pottery and your bead, if it's wrinkled like an elephant skin, you'll dunk your finger in water and then smooth it out, kind of like petting it, but don't get it too wet. All right, once you get your pinch pot, you might want to press it down flat, flip it over, and write your name on the back. I like using either a paper clip that's open for the needle end or a pencil if you wipe it off afterwards. So you want to definitely, after you get your nice pinch pot, you could even design it, put your initials on the bottom, and you can make maybe a heart, something inspirational. You could do some designs on the side of your pot as well. So I'm just making sure I show you different things you can make out of clay. This pinch pot's not done. I'm gonna spend a little longer smoothing out when it's on a surface and spinning it like I would on a potter's wheel to make it, look how big my pot is already. Just because I've been pressing, making my walls a little thinner and spinning it around, it's that large with one handful of my small handfuls of clay. Next I have the clay bead that I'm gonna hang from my mobile with string, because we're working on hanging mobiles. And for my bead, I was gonna make a bird or a circle and then paint on it. I think I'll work with the bird. In order to do so, I'm pinching the clay, but you don't wanna make it so thin that it becomes weak, and I'm gonna shape the little guy. So it helps you guys if you do work with your plans and you know what you're gonna make ahead of time, and that's why you guys, and this is how I'm gonna make the hole so I can hang it. I'm gonna use what we have in our class. We don't have skewers, which I used to have at the public school, but we are working with a budget, so I'm going to stab this little guy and go with the paper clip into a circle, wiggle it around so I have a large enough hole where it actually looks cool, like an earring. You see that hole in there? So that way when I get my string, I could weave it right through, hang it from my mobile. So that's my hanging animal. I might want to smooth him out as well. Now, how do you get your clay? Guess what? You have to check it out on Google Classroom. We have what's called Easel. Easel for your clay and mobile plans is what you're gonna click on. Your clay plans must be approved to get your clay. And you guys who are working at home on video school, you could pick it up at the office. I'll have a baggie of clay. So this is where you're gonna each have your own student link. You can hit pen, highlight, and you could write the answers right on here. The hanging mobile, the first artist of the hanging mobile was Alexander Calder. His art is above and below. Here's his mobiles. They're now in art galleries. Who is the inventor of it? You will use wire sculpture, paper sculpture, clay beads, and any recycled materials you guys can think of. Okay, I'm gonna also add shells. Below are examples and videos showing you how to combine medias of clay bead, like I just showed you. Wire sculptures are coming up, and shells, recycled items, paper sculpture, origami. So right here, it says my theme. Space, animals, angels, birds, cartoon characters, geometric shapes like this artist did. And this is animals and things from the sea and sky, it looks like. So right here, you're gonna write your theme with the pen tool. And here are my plans. Sketch out your plans below. And when you do so, then you're gonna get this approved and get to grab your clay. All right, over and out. Can't wait to see your clay project and what your plans are and your theme. Are you going to work with animals like I'm probably going to, and clouds and things in nature? Or are you going to do something else for your project in hanging mobiles? Can't wait to see yours. Over and out from the art classroom.